My town is haunted by a witch. If she knocks on your door, you must let her in. I live in an old New England town. Legend has it that for 300 years, it has been haunted by Zuriel the witch. We learn about Zuriel on school grounds. Older kids teach the younger, voices low and eyes glimmering. She will knock on your door in the form of a traveler asking for a glass of water. You will know it's her because despite claiming that she is terribly thirsty, she will not touch the water you offer her. There are 5 rules you must follow when Zuriel knocks on your door. You must let her in. You must be friendly at all times. You must not show that you are afraid of her. You must not let her out of your sight. And you must not let her pass the first room of your house. When someone dies in a domestic accident, whispers circulate that they received a visit from Zuriel and didn't follow the rules. Some claim to have met her and survived, but because she changes appearance every time, accounts are impossible to verify. Many grown-ups would deny believing in Zuriel, but when entering a house in our town, one will usually find a glass and bottle of water kept by the front door, just in case a stranger stops by. I am a skeptic, or rather, I used to be until recently. Zuriel scared me as a child. When I heard someone knocking at my parents' door, I would run to my room and lock myself in. Zuriel never came. As I got older, I did my research on her. It turns out that a woman by the name of Zuriel really lived in our town. According to historical records, she was a spinster of most ill-favored countenance who lived alone at the edge of the woods. Long suspected of being troubled by an unclean spirit, she was much disliked by the townsfolk. They complained that she continually intruded upon their property. In 1734, after Zuriel had not been seen for weeks, a pious old woman went to check on her. She found Zuriel's decomposing body lying in her shed, her throat cut almost to the bone. Although some young men had been heard declaring they would rid the town of the foul witch, they were never prosecuted. This haunting nonsense was the result of a sad page of history, I concluded. After I married and moved into a new house with my husband, he insisted on keeping a glass and a bottle of water by the front door. I did not want to, but I figured it wasn't a matter worth fighting over. Last Friday, at around 3 p.m., I had just put my son down for a nap when I heard knocking at the door. I absent-mindedly opened the door to a woman of about 40, whom I had never seen before. She was in hiking clothes. Not surprising. The area is known for its nature trails. "Hi, can I help you?" "Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you. May I ask you for a glass of water? My bottle is empty and I am so very thirsty." She smiled at me apologetically. A stylish bob encircled her pleasant face. Even with sweat perling on her forehead, she looked polished. I thought she must have come from a big city. A hiker asking for a glass of water. That's it. You must let her in. Of course. Please come in. "Oh, that's so kind of you. Are you sure I am not bothering you?" "No bother at all." She bashfully walked through the door I held open for her. A split-second thought crossed my mind. Slam the door in her face? I didn't, of course. In the blink of an eye, the hiker was inside my house. She hovered by the entrance politely. I turned towards the kitchen, then remembered the glass and water bottle sitting right next to me. You must not let her out of your sight. Well, why not? As I poured the water, she glided from the entrance to the couch and sat down. I did not like that. She must have noticed because a flicker of guilt tightened her features. You must be friendly at all times. I responded with a bright smile, handing her the glass. That's when I noticed that she had no backpack, no pouch, not even the water bottle. I took a deep breath to push down the panic that had started swelling up. I sat in front of her. "You've been hiking?" I chirped. "I just did the mountain loop," she replied enthusiastically. "It was so pretty." Without drinking any of it, she set the glass on her lap. "It's one of my favorites," I responded. Her fingers gripped the glass. She didn't drink it. "And it's such a nice day today," I continued. It was lovely, almost too hot. Her face beamed with sweat. A drop rolled from her forehead to her chin. It fell into her lap. She still did not drink. My eyes snapped up to her. She was staring at me, staring at her. "You must be friendly at all times." I laughed, a horrendous laugh. "Yeah, I love it when it's hot." She laughed along. Inside me, the adult woman disappeared, and I became that little girl who wanted to lock herself in her room again. "Have you been in the area before?" I asked, forcing my voice to sound even. "It's my first time visiting," she responded cheerfully. "Have you been living here long?" "I was born here," I said. Then, fearing I was lacking in amiability, I exclaimed, "Wouldn't want to live anywhere else." "Of course. Such a lovely place. And everyone seems so nice." Her gaze shifted to a framed photo of me, my husband, and my son. "What a cutie," she whispered, narrowing her eyes. Revulsion twisted my stomach, smashed the frame in her face, I thought. I didn't, of course. I sat perfectly still and pushed out a timid, "Thank you." She turned to me with a proud smile. "You know, I have a son the same age. He's with his dad now. Unfortunately, we're divorced, but we maintain a good friendship. That's so important for a child." "Oh yeah, so important," I stammered, taken aback. She stood up, leaving the glass on the coffee table. "Well, so sorry for bothering you. I'll be on my way before it gets dark." A wave of relief rushed through me. Of course, no bother at all. She trotted to the front door. I had to stifle a laugh. Awoken from a bad dream, I was back in the land of the living. "Hope you enjoy the rest of your trip." Her hand pushed down the door handle, then let it back up. "One last thing," she said. "May I use your restroom?" Cold dread enveloped me before her words even reached my brain. "You must not let her pass the first room of your house." "I'm sorry, but the restroom is out of order." "Is that so?" she asked, as she breezed right back to the seat in front of me. "Why?" My pulse went wild. "It's clogged. We've had an awkward accident earlier." I cackled. She winked. "Whoops! I can have a look if you'd like. I'm pretty savvy with small repairs." "Oh no, you don't have to. There's a public restroom right across the street in the park." I pointed at the window. My hand trembled. It was already dark outside. That was impossible. Sunset was supposed to be hours away, and she hadn't been in my house for more than a few minutes. "I would love to repay your hospitality," she insisted, eyes wide and eager. "My husband is about to come home from work. He will do it. You know men. They like to feel useful."